Good morning, family, and happy Black History Month. My name is Sister Brittaneyrose, and for this week's Black History Month moment, I'm going to discuss the Underground Railroad stations. I'm sure you are familiar with the Underground Railroad, but are you familiar with the railroad terminology? The Underground Railroad stations, also known as the depots, were the places where runaway slaves were hidden during the day. The runaway slaves hid in homes, businesses, barns, and churches during the day, and at night they traveled to another station in the next town. The term station or depot was used as a code word for safe houses for the passengers. The term passengers or cargo was used as a code word for runaway slaves. The conductors were the people who guided the passengers to safety and freedom. The tracks were the routes in which the passengers traveled. If you thought the Underground Railroad was a real railroad, you are highly mistaken. The slaves used this railroad terminology to maintain secrecy. They had to be clever. Remember, their lives and freedom were at stake. The runaway slaves traveled from the south to the north towards freedom. They called the free states and Canada the Promised Land. Although the northern states abolished slavery in 1804, that didn't stop some slave catchers from traveling north to bring the slaves back. That is why the safe houses or stations were so important. The safe houses not only provided safety for the runaway slaves, but they provided them with meals, clothing, and shelter. Did you know that Detroit, our city, houses one of the historic stations of the Underground Railroad? The Second Baptist Church of Detroit was used as a station to house slaves and get them to freedom. Because the Detroit River and the Canadian border were so close in proximity, this station was a popular stop for slaves seeking freedom. The church was founded by 13 of the former slaves back in 1836. Abolitionists like Sojourner Truth and Frederick Douglass gave some of their most powerful speeches in that church. This particular station hosted over 500 slaves during the time of the Underground Railroad. That goes to show how the Black church has always played a pivotal part in history. I'm Sister Brittaneyrose, and thank you for allowing me to shine some light. God bless.